friends, welcome to Bella Stitchery. Today I'm going to show you how to use your favorite Sizzix dies to make shaped, intricately cut greeting cards. And I'm dying to show you how easy this is. So subscribe to my channel before we get started, ring the bell, let's go make stuff. Okay, the first thing I did was to cut my A2 sized cardstock base. So I had my 8.5 by 11 cut down the center to make my card, just like your standard A2 card. Then I'm going to use this. This is the A2 Filigree Delight Spellbinders Nestabiliies. Adorable. I just got this a week ago. And I'll have a link to this in my description here. But I'm going to take this larger one. And if you just die this normally, you're going to have essentially an elaborate frame. But if you don't have it cut the top of your fold, you're going to end up with a card, which is what we're going for, right? So what I'm going to do is put this, I don't know if you can see that on there, just below that cut line on my die. Then to hold this in place, you may want to add just the tiniest bit of washi tape to make sure it doesn't shift around on you while you run it through your Sizzix. Or just go for it and potentially cut it again, whatever you're in the mood for. Okay, so you're gonna do it like so. Now another thing to note, this comes with an inner oval too, which I'm going to use for matting it and also for a journaling section inside. If you add this when you're cutting, you'll get an open frame. If you don't add this, this part will stay solid. Okay, just one thing to note. So it depends on kind of what look you're going for. So I'm gonna run this through with my Sizzix sandwiches here, and we'll crank out a card. And here is the card. I mean, how cute is this? I was so delighted. I called over my toddlers when I did this I tried this out yesterday, and I really can't believe how cute it is because there's just so much intricacy to this die. Now, I didn't use, this is a cardstock, but it's not my thickest cardstock. You know how you have like that cardstock in your stash sometimes, which is one step from cardboard, like it's super thick, which is great for some things like mixed media or watercoloring on. But because I was going to go through 2 layers, I wanted something that was just kind of an average cardstock thickness. So the next thing I did, took that oval, we're going to die cut some cute, oh this, I don't know if I mentioned this line already. This is cute. This is Authentique paper, which I love. This is their fabulous line. I'll put a link to this also if you like it. It's cute. I mean, I love everything retro. And I just don't think they make enough in this style. So whenever they do, I just buy like 8 of them. So I cut out my interior circle here. That way it's light enough to write on inside. And we're just gonna put that down with some art glitter glue so we could do the pretty fun stuff next. Perfect. And I cut one more and matted it by hand to be on the top of my card. I wanted to have some pink and some red to kind of bring out the colors in the retro images. And it's adorable. I love it. Make sure it looks like the phones go every kind of way. I have a tendency to always pick the way that's upside down whenever I do anything. How many of you have you ever done that too? Especially when you do like writing and then you flip it over to put something on the back and then you realize you put one of them the opposite direction. It happens. It's fine. Okay, so this is something I hand cut from this paper collection. Hand cut this out, little fussy cutting. I'm just gonna put it about here because I also want to put a ton of flowers because that is my lifestyle, is just flowers everywhere all the time. So I'm gonna put her about here-ish. And for my flowers today, I'm using these. These are by 49 in Market. I grabbed some red. I grabbed some kind of, I don't know, Pepto-Bismol pink. That doesn't sound very romantic. What would you call this? Salmon? That's also not, what's a pretty word? Carnation pink? I don't know. Some kind of pink. and the red here. So I'm just gonna make a pretty flower collage. You really can't go wrong with flowers. And the only thing I'm gonna be cautious of is gluing during this step. So I think I'm just gonna use one of these as kind of a backdrop and open my card just to ensure I don't glue on the interior too, because this is so open. You know, I'm learning as I go in my crafting journey. Sometimes it's better safe than sorry. Because I've been sorry so much is the thing. And eventually you learn, or not. I guess it kind of depends on the day. But today I'm feeling mature and like I've learned from my errors, which is accidentally gluing cards shut. Been there. Okay, so I'm gonna add some little pink ones here too. These are cute. So cute. And I love using lots of flowers because I buy lots of flowers. And sometimes I think, did I buy too many flowers? So I really try to make pages and cards using tons of them so then I feel vindicated. You know what I mean? And then let's do some leaves. I love 49 Market. One of my favorite thing about their flower packs is they come with leaves like this, which I really like. I'm gonna pull up what I just glued down and just tuck these in, or just cut them. A little behind the scenes secrets, okay? And for this one, I'll do a little hot glue. I just don't want to hot glue through, because as you know with hot glue, it dries in this kind of bubble forever. The art glitter glue will dry clear and smooth, so if it shows through those holes here, I don't mind that. Okay, let's maybe add another pink one. Like so. So much fun. This is my favorite part, is just doing the flowers. Right? What's your favorite part of decorating a card? Leave me a comment. Sometimes I wish this were live just so I could have like a dialogue in real time. But let me know what you think. What is your favorite? Do you like adding sentiments? Do you like die cutting? Flowers are definitely my favorite. I also like using things like little charms or kind of ephemera pieces like keys, stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna add a couple more leaves for balance at the bottom. Trimming is another great secret, whether it's trimming the flower as you saw up here. So whatever makes it so that it fits and nests better and doesn't become too lumpy. Because I feel like, you know, it's fun to add a lot of layers, but it can add bulk too. And sometimes it may be just a little too much. So now I'm gonna pull this up. There we go. Now I'm gonna add some ribbon. So I was thinking maybe one up here with a couple flowers. So I like to kind of bunch my ribbon like this, my bow, and kind of tuck them behind flowers. This is a fun technique. When you're working with hot glue, it's a somewhat dangerous technique also, so just be careful of your fingers. Unless you're like me and you've already burned them off those, those fingerprints long ago. In which case, you know, it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna glue some flowers on there. Maybe another pink one up here. And while your glue is drying, you could kind of fluff up your bow a bit. And then maybe one more leaf. Again, I kind of like things to like make sense with the rest of it. That's cute. Oh, that's cute. My family's outside playing while I film. So if you hear some cheering, maybe screeching, who knows? That's where they are. That's what they're doing. This is adorable. Now I'm trying to think if I want to add another bow or not. Again, y'all are seeing this after the fact, so it's no longer a mystery to you, but it is a mystery to me at this point. I kind of like another bow. I'm in a go big or go home state of mind today, if you can't tell by this card being 15 pounds of flowers. But sometimes it's just fun. See how much you could add to a card. I'm just going to do that. Make sure that's kind of tucked in place. You have just the tiniest bit of wiggle room with hot glue, right? Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Okay, this is making me happy, which is a good sign. For any card, you should like it, right? Okay, so let's check it out. How adorable. Pardon my hot glue strands. This is my card, and it actually is really easy to do, and I think it will look impressive to its recipient. Try to hold it up here so you can see the whole card. Fun, cheerful. I love this die cut. I just love finding new ways to make new shapes that, again, don't require me to have some kind of physics degree, because I can be kind of overwhelmed with shaped cards. I don't know about you. There are so many cute Nestabiliies dies out there that are fairly large, ovals, all different kinds of shapes, and you could use the same exact technique to cut out all of those. You could even make tinier tags. So go through your stash too. If you have scallops, any kind of fun die, folding a paper and leaving that top edge over, or I should say under your die, will allow you to make this kind of foldable die. Let me know what you think. Check it out, try it out. Let's make some stuff. Bye.